The French researcher Maurice Bucaille was trying to discover how this pharaoh died when, late at night, he concluded his final analyses. The remains of the salt stuck in his body was a shining evidence that he had drowned and that his body was retrieved from the sea swiftly after he drowned. It was also obvious that they rushed to mummify his body so that his body would remain intact. In this video, we will explore the story why was Pharaoh's body preserved? But before we get started, make sure you smash that like button, hit the bell icon and subscribe to our channel for more videos. But Maurice Bucaille puzzled over a question: how did this body, to the exclusion of other mummified bodies of other ancient Egyptians, remain that intact although it was recovered from the sea? Maurice was busy conducting a final report while thinking as to whether the pharaoh's body was recovered from the sea and mummified immediately after he drowned. He was surprised when he was told that the Muslims' Quran, in which they believe, narrates the story that says he drowned and that his body remained intact even after he drowned. He got more surprised and kept on asking, where did the Muslims' Quran quote these data from while the mummy was not discovered until 1898, for example? About 200 years only, given that the Quran has been recited by Muslims for over 1,400 years, and given also that until a few decades ago the entire mankind, including Muslims, did not know that the ancient Egyptians had mummified their pharaohs? This body was only discovered in 1998. This is the dead body of Ramses II, the Egyptian pharaoh in the era of Prophet Moses, peace be upon him. Its age is approximately 3,000 years old and it was found by the Red Sea and is now on display in the Royal Mummies Museum in Cairo. But the Quran existed nearly 1,400 years ago. Today we will preserve your body so you can be a sign for people who come after you. Surely many people are heedless of our signs. This is the proclamation for the people, to be warned herewith, and to let them know that he is only one God, and for those who possess intelligence to take heed. Maurice Bucaille stayed up all this night gazing at Pharaoh's body, thinking deeply of what his fellow researcher told him about the Muslims' Quran explicitly establishing that this body was recovered after drowning, while the Christians' Gospel, Matthew and Luke, narrated only the story of Pharaoh when he was chasing Prophet Musa, peace be upon him, without mentioning the fate of his body at all. Is it believable that Muhammad, peace be upon him, knew about this over thousands years ago while I have only just known it? He thought. Maurice spent a sleepless night, and asked for a version of the Torah. But it only furthered Bucaille's astonishment, since even Torah did not narrate that the body was recovered and remained intact due to the processing and restoration, which it did undergo. Maurice Bucaille spent 10 years conducting a study as to how far the recently scientific facts matched that mentioned in the Quran, trying to reassure himself that the Quran has never contradicted with any single scientific fact, so that he eventually came up with the conclusion that Allah Almighty said of the Quran. Untruth does not come up to it before, literally, between its two hands, it nor from behind it, a successive sending down from, one, ever wise, ever praiseworthy. He came up with a earth-shaking book on the Holy Quran which jolted the entire Western states, with the title of the book reading, The Bible, the Quran and Science, the Holy Scriptures examined in the light of modern knowledge. The body of the pharaoh was only discovered in 1898, but the Quran was revealed nearly 1,400 years ago. It is almost impossible for a man, Muhammad, to say accurately how a certain thing happened in the ancient past and make a connection with that thing to predict how it would be in the future. So it is clear that the verses from the Quran is nothing but the words of God. What do you think is the most significant aspect of preservation of Pharaoh's body? Please tell me in the comment section. If you found this video helpful, make sure to check out other videos on our channel and give this video a big thumbs up. Also don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.